Welcome back, everyone. Pedro here with another live stream. Today is Friday, October the 7th, and I just wanted to welcome you guys to the channel, welcome you to the family. If you're new and you're looking to take your trading to new levels, or you want to just learn trading at a more simplified way, you've come to the right place, guys. I really appreciate you all. And guys, consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time we're live. We're gonna get started soon, guys. Just give me a second here. I'm gonna update kind of the video description here, and then we should be good to go. But yeah, just wanted to welcome you guys to another Friday morning. Today is a very gray morning, but that doesn't stop us, guys. We have NFP, a couple events going on and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what's going on, guys. I hope you guys are having an amazing morning. Let me know in the chat box kind of where you guys are joining us from, and yeah, we're gonna start shortly, guys, so just bear with me, okay? All right, that should be saved. Good, we got that saved there. Okay, that looks good, guys. Looks good. Jovans, welcome, Jovans. We start the live every single day at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes it'll be like 7:05, you know what I mean? A couple minutes after that. Usually do my matcha tea. Everyone already kind of knows I do my matcha tea and stuff in the mornings. It takes some time sometimes. So, but yeah, every single day I'm here exactly at 7. Like I said, I may be off by a couple minutes or so, but I'm here every day at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you go on Google, you can kind of figure that out with your local time. Just put 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on your local time. It'll tell you what time you should be here waiting. But yeah, it's every day, Monday to Friday. I have it all over the video description or in my YouTube banner. You'll be able to see kind of how many times I'm here and all that type of stuff. I also do surprise you guys, like I said. I say this all the time, but I surprise you guys in the evenings, and I'm finding that I'm pretty much doing it almost every day in the evenings as well. Even like, for example, Fridays and stuff, I'll come in the evenings, although the market is closed. We'll do kind of like a market overview, kind of what we can expect type of thing, you know what I mean? Dependent on how busy I am. So if I'm busy, then we just do it on Sunday anyways. So yeah, so welcome. We've got Repel. Hey brother, greetings. Hey, let's go, brother. I see you making some profits. I see you're learning, you're grasping. That's what I like to see. That keep it up, brother, keep it up. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at right now. We're gonna begin shortly, guys, so just bear with me there. Excuse me, my God. Okay, guys, so we're gonna begin. We're gonna go straight to the point. I think we've got a couple people more joining in, and we'll just kind of wait out a little bit, but we'll get started. I just want to welcome you guys to the channel, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Want to show you kind of what I'm looking at here. As you guys can see, GJ, we broke out of that range. We retested it right now, and I'm kind of looking for buys for GJ. This is kind of what I'm expecting. We have been kind of rejecting this level of structure. You can see that GJ broke out of the range, and then we had a nice clean retest. We've tested this line or this area of structure already a few times. We've got 1, 2, 3, so 3 times, right? So I want to see some volume here, maybe closer to New York Open. We might see kind of GJ slowly start moving up. However, you know, price could do anything at any given time, so we always have to manage our risk and understand that price could come back down, and it could just be some sort of a slight fake out or something like that. So also in the bigger picture, we do have to realize that we may be looking at potentially coming up a little bit higher, and that will be, you know, this is kind of our supply zone here. So this is kind of where we want to see price reject this level of structure, because that'll give us a nice continuation to the downside. Again, I'm going counter trend here. I'm on a buy here for GJ. I got my entry nice and tight. So I had gotten in like around here, and I'm kind of targeting like this level of highs over here, which is 61 pips. And then my stop loss is nice and tight. Like I have it really, really tight. I have it at, what was it? 62.80. Like super tight, guys. There. That's my stop loss right there. That's 12 pip stop. So I'm like, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? At this point, if it goes against, no problem. You know, you manage your risk. And then if it goes, you know, in your favor, then, you know, we're looking at about 62 pip gain. So that's pretty good. And then why am I seeing that? Well, obviously, you know, I explained this to you guys before from yesterday's live stream. Look at this. Look how clean I've marked out my charts. Look at this. I've got my clean line here. We had an upwards trend, right? We were at a major level of structure on this high, right? And then what happened? We failed to create a new higher high, right? And we had the previous lower high, and then what did we get here? We failed it, so we got a strong momentum push to the downside, broke previous lower high, created a new lower high, right? Created a new lower low here, right? And then we broke this new lower low and started to create this new lower low, right? So now the market has shifted. The overall sentiment has shifted completely, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing here is the overall sentiment has shifted for GJ, right? We are in a downwards trend now. We now have a new lower high, a new lower low, new lower high, new lower low, potentially, right? So I want to see it come probably like around here, a little bit more juice to the upside, reject this level of structure, and continue to melt. That's my overall bias. Obviously, you know, price could do anything at any given time. We also have to watch out for news. Like I said, we do have non-farm payroll today, so you know what I mean. You do have to trade with caution, guys. Like you can't just be. We've got lots and lots of news coming out. U.S. news, non-farm payroll at 8:30. So you know what I mean. I'm probably gonna. You know, right now I'm in it, but if I see that the market's going to do something, I'm probably going to get out. So, yeah. Around 6 sometimes. Yeah. I used to do the live streams at 6:30. But I did like a poll, and everyone was like, no, like we prefer like New York. Because I used to do pre-New York, so it'd be like really, really early. It'd be like 6:30, which is only like half an hour difference compared to what I do now. I'm here every day at 7 a.m., so it's not too bad at all, to be honest. But if I'm just like looking at something, I'll probably most likely get in. Let's take a look at gold. Let's see what's up with gold. So gold was ranging for a little bit. Seems like gold doesn't really have much volume today. Like I don't really see much going on with gold right now. And so, like I said, you know, anything sell setups below this level of structure is exactly spot on as to what my overall bias for gold is. And then anything really above this range, we're looking for buys. However, we failed to push above this level here, which you see here. So it's not looking like gold buys anytime soon. Excuse me. We actually broke below here, and now we're looking like we're retesting this range area. So I could probably see gold probably melting down to these lows over here. That's kind of what I'm seeing gold coming down to, something like this, these levels here. Like this range as a whole right now would be, yeah, I mean, it is something. I mean, it's 31 pips, so it's not too bad. Like, not a huge trade, but I don't know, I wouldn't want to, it's too tight of a range, you know what I mean? Like, if we get gold comes down here and then it breaks below, then that would be a nicer move. But overall, it's looking a little bit bearish, and I'm expecting gold to come down to this level structure down here, and then we can see what ends up happening with gold. We'll go from there, guys. I'll keep you guys in the loop either way. You guys know that. So let's go, guys. Welcome. We've got a couple new members joining in, guys. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you understood that explanation on gold, guys. What else? Comment below. If you guys are new and it's your first time, introduce yourself. Let us know where you're coming from, what country you're coming from, and your name. I appreciate you all very much. You guys know that we had a fire live stream last night on pre-London session, and we always kill our morning live stream. So guys, look forward to killing today. But today is more Friday, so it's more of a laid-back kind of day. Either way, I'm looking forward to helping you guys entirely with everything, and your entire trading journey. So yeah, guys, don't be shy to comment below. I read every single comment. So let's go. Yeah, we took a nice risk-free trade on GJ last night as well too. Let's go, guys. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at Euro JPY. So Euro JPY, we're expecting some sort of a pullback. Seems like it's not there just yet, but it is like, it seems like it's just ranging right now at this point. So we are kind of just in a downwards kind of range here. Kind of looks like a wedge. We could expect some sort of a breakout soon. Yeah. Could be to the downside. Could be it's just very weak. So the euro's so weak that it probably won't even come back up here. And now what I'm seeing is a descending wedge pattern formation. So this to me is, as long as price breaks below this level of structure, we're looking for a continuation to the bottoms over here. It's good. That's why we wait for confirmations. You know what I mean? That's why you don't just jump into trade, guys. You know what I mean? I show you exactly what to look for and what to expect. Okay, so let's take a look at okay, guys, USD Jpy. Do you guys remember what I told you, where it wasn't a trade and we had to see what price would do and kind of wait and be patient? That's what happened here. See, guys, it came back into the range. So we're back into the range. We're back to square one, which I saw happening, guys. I had a feeling that would happen. That is brutal, man. That is completely brutal. Either way, that doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. We make money if price goes up or down, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Hey, we got Tom. What's good, Tom? Let's go. Good morning, all. Tom from Downtown Under. How you feeling, Pedro? Doing better, bro. Doing a little bit better. I think it's just like the weekend. Once we get like the weekend going, I'll probably just relax, cool off for a bit. Since the market, I don't really come as on as live as much and stuff like that. So I'll try and sleep in a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe it's just like my body's like, yo, you need to cool down. But I'm doing good, Tom. Thank you. Thanks for asking. I've got my matcha tea here. I'm gonna do a ginger tea again later. But thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. So GJ, I'm looking at potential pullback, right? Again, this is something I'm just a nice tight stop loss anyways. Because it seems like we may get kind of price has retested this level structure multiple times, but we don't have that great volume here anyways right now, so it's not an ideal trade, you know what I mean? It's not my type of trade that I'd like to be in, to be honest. But I'm just, hey, like I said, I did a tight stop loss, just letting it run, see what happens, and I got in really early on the entry. However, USD Jpy, we are looking like a nice clean sell setup here on USD Jpy, right over here. And let me clear the charts again so you guys could see what I'm talking about. So if we go to the 4-hour time frame, okay, just to see kind of what's going on here. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, I actually want to see what's happening here. Our level of structure is right over here. So we are still somewhat above it, if that makes sense. So we're at a kind of crucial level, to be honest, because it seems like we're still above it and it's reacting. So actually, you know what? It's not sells. Let me see. If we hold this level here, we may see. So if we get break above, so USD JPY, if we get a break above this level here, there, we're looking for buys. That'll be a nice confirmation for buy setups. And then anything breaking below here, we're looking for sell setups. And I guess the thing is, this was too high of a support here anyways. But if you put it here, this would be, assuming we'd be at a major level of structure, but we kind of pierced above it. So that's why I'm not saying it sells yet, because the thing is that if we go back up to the 4-hour and you look closely, we have broken above this resistance area. So we got resistance, 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 resistance. This is a fake out. And then look what happened. Price broke above that level structure. Okay, guys, this is crucial, guys, to understand, because this helps us determine the overall direction of the market. Where are we? Where are we heading, right? So it's really, really important to understand the direction of the market, guys. You know, I always teach you guys this type of stuff. And so we can see here clearly that, price here on the 4-hour time frame, again, guys, that's quite significant, came back down, retested this level of structure, and look what the next 4-hour candle is doing. We're now getting a 4-hour bullish. However, if we break below and this starts turning bearish, then to me this was an entire fake out. Again, similar to this, right? However, I feel like after such a long time for USD JPY to be pushing like this and creating these higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, this was news, higher lows, look, boom, created a new lower low. And so I was like, guys, this is perfect, because we need to analyze and see what ends up happening here, but we're gonna get probably a retest, which we got, and then it'll melt. But price didn't melt. So again, this was another fake out here. So this is good to identify, guys, because this is going to help us identify what the market is currently doing, how to approach the market, right? And we could see right off the bat, these are fake outs. That's a fake out. That's a fake out, right? This is a fake out. Okay. And this could be a fake out. We don't know. Typically, what we want to see is a strong momentum push. So if we're not getting that strong momentum push, then, that's a strong indication that, hey, well, you know what? the overall sentiment, the bulls aren't really there. You know, they're not really pushing price with that, you know, full force type of thing. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like an indication to me that, you know, this is, yes, it did break above, but we're not getting that strong momentum. You know what I mean? That strong push. Like, no, the bulls are in control. You know what I mean? The bulls are taking over. You know, I'm kind of seeing price kind of struggle. It's slightly going up, and then, okay, we got the pullback. We're retesting this major level structure. That's good, because we've seen in the past, right? Resistance, 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 right? We had a fake out here, but my overall sentiment is nice clean sells. Like, I would have gotten a sell entry here. However, like I said, we're kind of going against the trend here, or not against the trend, but we're potentially, you know what I mean, kind of, it's a higher risk trade essentially. That's what I would say. You know, the range isn't that much either. Yeah, we're talking about, we're talking about 6-pick range anyways, so this is not a trade I want to take, guys. I would be looking for buy setups above at least this level structure here. Could start looking for entries, but this would be like, for sure, like, this is okay, this is now a guarantee that price is going up above this level structure, and we would have like a nice continuation to the upside. But again, I want to see price break above this level support level first. That would be indication number one, and indication number two is price breaking above this level structure highs here. Okay, so that's USD JPY. Guys, if you understood that, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Smash that like button. I really do appreciate it, guys. It does support the channel. Caleb, welcome, Caleb. Are you saying is a sell? Not necessarily saying anything for USD JPY yet. Like, I'm saying short term, yes, I see a sell. Like, you can see it's a nice clean break and retest. And so that's what I'm saying. It's important to understand the overall bigger picture. Guys, I gotta get a Kleenex. Give me one sec. So, let me just explain this, and then I'm gonna go quick to get a Kleenex here. Overall, we are at that major level structure, and we've kind of broken above it, but I feel like it could be a fake out. So if it is a fake out, then it is sells. And again, like, anything below this level structure, we're kind of back into like a sell territory essentially, right? If we break above these highs at least, then that's an extra confirmation that, hey, you know what, we're looking for buys. So no trade, no setup, nothing right now yet, but that's kind of what we're looking at, guys. I hope you guys are able to understand, you know, why I'm expecting that, why I'm looking at price either potentially going up or price going down for USD JPY. Short term wise, I do see it probably coming back down here to do like some sort of a double bottom formation before it actually maybe comes back up to these highs. But overall, I need to see price break above this level of structure for me to start looking for overall buy setups, right? And I'm not really feeling that yet. So we may just be looking at sell structures, sell setups, just because this overall like bias is just looking very weak. We're not getting a strong momentum push, guys. We broke above that level, but I was expecting a nice strong momentum push. The only thing that could change that would be literally this candlestick here, this 4-hour candle. This is the 4-hour time frame, by the way, is to push bullish, like heavy, break above this resistance line, break above this level area here, which would kind of, you know, validate my two key points that I'm looking or waiting for, and then we would be on nice clean buy setups for USD JPY. If we fail and price starts turning bearish and it breaks below this level structure line here, then we're definitely looking for sells, guys. We can get back in the retest of the structure. Okay, I hope that helps, guys. I hope you guys are able to understand that. If you understood that explanation, smash that like button. I really do appreciate it, guys. It does support the channel. Yes, that's USD JPY, Caleb. Okay, let's go. Anna, welcome. Buenos dias, amigos. Good morning, guys. Have a profitable journey. Thank you so much, Anna. Thanks for joining, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna get a Kleenex, guys. All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go. Let's go. Couple new members just joining in, guys. Let's get it. So yeah, that's kind of my explanation there. Caleb, no. It's very high risk. Yeah. Maybe later on in the future, I'll surprise you guys. We'll trade NFP together. But as of right now, no. I'm kind of just staying out on the sidelines. Okay, so let's continue on, guys. So we are getting that push to the upside for USD JPY. That's good. We are kind of looking like we're breaking that level of structure. Good. That's what I want to see. Do you see what I'm saying? We're getting that strong momentum push. Do you see it? You see that candle right there? So obviously it could pull back down, but I want to see the bulls take control. I want to see the bulls break this downward sentiment to the upside. Right, strong momentum, get some sort of a retest, and then we're looking for nice clean buys for USD JPY. But again, it's Friday, so I would probably just stay out, guys. I'm not really looking for anything here. Right now, US 30. Let's take a look here. So US 30, even on the 4-hour time frame, it seems like we are trending to the downside. Major level structure over here. This was a touch point here as well. Down here, that's a level where I could see price going down to. And then here it is another level too, where price has respected in the past. So US 30 may be looking like nice sells. If we reject this level of structure, we may be looking at a continuation of sells, guys, for US 30. Kind of my overall bias, but we'll see. If we get that overall bearish sentiment, if we go to like the 15-minute, you can see it's like a double top. So, you know, as long as we break kind of this level here, this level structure here, then we're looking for nice clean sells. Okay, that's kind of what we could see or expect for US 30. As long as we respect these highs over here, then we're looking for nice clean sells. Boom, boom. That's simple, guys. It's that simple. You guys understanding that explanation there on US 30? Yes, yes. If you did, guys, smash that like button for me. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. All right, guys, we're gonna take a look at gold. Go back to gold. Yeah, so see, we got that rejection there. So overall, you can see that price was starting to come down, which was nice. Price came back up and rejected that level of structure here, which is kind of the bottom of this range. And so I could see probably gold coming back down here. What I want to see gold though is kind of a strong momentum push to the downside. That way we can get a nice continuation. Kind of like something like this, retest, and then watch gold fall, something like that, right? That's what I'd like to see, and we'll see what ends up happening, guys. I'll keep you guys in the loop either way, and you guys know that I'm, share my overall analysis, share my analysis in my Telegram group, guys. So make sure you guys join the Telegram group, guys. You can click the link in the video description below. You can join my free Telegram group, guys. It's absolutely free to join, Blessed Traders Academy, and I look forward to seeing you guys inside, guys. I share my ideas, anything, my analysis, whatever. Break, man, I was even sharing with you guys my matcha tea, you know what I mean? Sharing my I love my matcha tea, man. It's really healthy for you. It's really good, antioxidants, all that type of stuff. So let's go, let's get it. Spade, hey Pedro, Caleb, hold on. Caleb, does US 30 move more than USD JPY? Yes. Yes. Yeah, because US 30, like, we're talking about the top 30 companies in the States, right? So it's like it's a big deal. Like, it's just higher risk, right? So like you have to have, so with for example indices, like my broker is Black Bull Markets, so they don't allow me to use leverage. Because I believe I'm not on their regulated broker. Sorry guys, I've had different types of brokers before in the past. Hugo's Way, I've had Hugo's Way in the past, and Hugo's Way actually is unregulated, so you can leverage like trading all these different like pairs like NAS 100. So you could have $100 account and flip it to 1,000, but it's super risky. Spade, welcome Spade. Hey Pedro, is your VIP inner circle group on Telegram, my friend? It's not on any other thing. So if you see it anywhere else, please be careful. Please be careful. There's already bots and stuff on my chats and stuff. It just sucks. Like, I don't want people to be losing money, or like, and I can already see it, like even on my Instagram, like I get people follow me, and then it's like people that I know, and I'm like, yo, I know that guy, and then it's literally a replicated file, like a profile. And I'm like, man, I hope they don't do that to mine, like my Instagram and stuff. Anyways, it just sucks, guys, but it is what it is, man. Like, people have that energy to be able to be putting so much time and effort in, you know, like doing stuff like that, scamming people. Like, why don't you put that energy and effort into actually like doing something proper? You know what I mean? Like helping people, like, you know what I mean? Like, for example, like I said, even like my VIP inner circle, like I've literally done that. I'm doing that for you guys, for those that really want to learn. And even if you guys click the Telegram group, you'll see people like they actually are learning from what I've taught. But my whole objective is then in that, because it requires a lot of my time on my end, is for you guys to be successful. The same way when I started, I wanted to be able to feel that support, and that's why I really appreciate Jack. Shout out to Jack, because he taught me a lot, and he was always there. He wasn't able to respond all the time, but when I had a question, he was willing to be there. And you know what I mean, we had kind of like an email group, and you know, we were able to kind of like see how he was looking at the market. So he would always kind of update, like, hey, I'm looking at this, hey, I'm looking at that. So that's why I created that inner circle. And so, you know, I hope that is a blessing to you guys in so many ways. So look forward to seeing you guys there as well. But that's not my focus here, guys. My focus is I want you guys to learn. I want you guys are here, and that's the most important thing, guys. So make sure you guys just absorb everything in these live streams as much as possible, so that you guys can learn. Okay, just show up every day. It's free to join here, and you guys you'll see results if you're consistent. Trust me, guys. Hey, we got Pops here. Dad, love you. Thank you for supporting me always. Thank you. Love you. Yeah, my dad has the same name as me. Okay, so we'll continue on here, guys. So that's kind of what we're looking at. We are getting that rejection for gold, and then US 30 here. You know, we're just gonna wait it out. Again, we have NFP. It's Friday, guys. You know what I mean? I'm just showing you kind of my overall take on where I could see the market potentially going. But overall, even on GJ, I already kind of called this out, because price is probably going to come back down to this level structure once more. So I got out before this thing even tries to get me out anyway. So, you know what I mean? Manage your risk at this point. But what we want to see is price reject this level structure for GJ, and then we could see a potential push back up once more, and then we can see a continuation to the downside. Because overall, if you realize, guys, at this point, this counter trend trade, we already took it from yesterday. Look, we got a couple pips here. We got 30 pips, and then look at this move here, already 123 pips. So if you realize, price has already done its job in terms of pulling back, right? Is it not as clean as probably this move here? You see this pullback, that's a nice clean move. Look how price almost right away just rejected, right? Probably not, but we were ranging for a bit, and that's normal, especially after a move like this strong move to the downside. And so what I can expect long term, probably, like I said, some sort of a slight push to the upside here for a little bit, and then a continuation to the downside, right? So that is on GJ. But again, like I said, it's Friday, guys. We've got news coming out. I don't really see much happening here other than maybe we might get a strong reaction, maybe with GBPUSD, something like that. We might see some sort of a move, but we'll see what ends up happening, guys. Either way, I'll keep you guys in the loop. See, it's important for confirmations, guys. So that's another thing I want to tell you guys, is always wait for confirmations. You don't want to just get in a trade just because price is going up at that moment, and you know what I mean, whatever the case is, right? Oh, it looks like buys just because the price is going. No, wait for the confirmation, guys. Be patient. That's another thing I tell you guys all the time, is be patient, because when you're patient, then you won't lose trades, right? You don't want to just hop in just because price is moving a certain direction. You have to wait for confirmation. You have to wait for that candle to close, then you can get in, right? So yeah, I hope you guys are understanding that, guys. If you're understanding that explanation there, even on GJ, USD JPY, as to why we're not getting in on any trade, because at this point we're kind of at a crucial level, to be honest. We've broken above it, but I see it probably coming back down once more before we can maybe see some sort of action here happen. Caleb, US 30 positive correlation. Could be, yeah. I mean, with the US dollar, yes. But again, it's against the USD, the Japanese yen, so it's kind of a little bit irrelevant though. But yeah, because it's the US dollar first. So if the USD JPY is bullish, then obviously then, you know, that a lot of the news really has to factor in with that. But I don't really follow too much of the news, because I really focus more on current price action and just trading. My overall analysis is just looking at the charts, focusing on price action, and obviously just being aware that there's news, and news does affect you know, currency. So you do also have to look at news. I just don't trade the news. I try to avoid it because it is a little bit risky. Hey, we've got Tom Brooks. Anya Pops, be proud of your boy. I have 7 children from Australia. Hey, Tom Brooks. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Yeah, my pops is he's literally at work, and he's just always watching me in the live. So thanks, pops. Love you. Tom's, appreciate it, brother. Caleb, okay, thanks. Hey, Caleb, no problem, brother. Okay, so again, right, we're not getting huge volume here anyways, but we probably will once we get like the news coming out and all that type of stuff. But again, we're dependent to see. What we want to do is react after, right? Because again, one of the things is that you don't want to be gambling, right? Like, think about it. If you get on a trade here and you're like, okay, NFP is going to come out, and then price is looking like it's going up, and then it creates the wick, right? And you're like, okay, it's going up. I got on a buy. And then that wick comes back down and boom, melts. Why? Because we're at a crucial point where we don't know if this level of structure is being respected. So we don't know. Like, we don't know until we get a confirmation. You know what I mean? Until we get price respect this level of structure, right? And what do I mean by respect? Well, I mean, price has rejected him. Okay, I'll give you an example. Let's go up to the 4-hour again. What is this, guys, to you guys? Look at this. That is respect. We've got resistance. Price is respecting this level of structure multiple times. So that type of respect, where price says, I can't go up. That's not happening. I'm sorry. I can't go up higher. That level of respect of that level of structure is crucial for you to be like, okay, I know price is coming up here. I know in the past it's failed to go up. That's a strong indication to me that price is going to sell when we're at these highs. So next time when price comes up here, right? So we knew, wow, look at that huge wick rejection. Next time price comes up and retests this level of structure, what are we looking at? Well, I remember Pedro mentioning, yeah, we're at this major level here. This is a major level. Wow, why? Because, well, we've got multiple touch points. Hence, that's why when I look at my analysis, if you guys notice my analysis in multiple areas, the only reason why I don't put, for example, this level of structure, follow me here. I hope you guys are following through here, guys, and listening. The reason why I don't put it here, look at this here, look at this wick here, this candle move right there, or here, is because this has only been respected once, right? Some people like to do it at the top points like that, and I mean, to each their own, really. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, the range isn't that much, so well, it's about 100 pips, but even then, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, for at some points, it's not, the range may not be that much. Sometimes it's like 10-15 pips, right? So some people are like, okay, whatever, I'll do my analysis based off of that. But if I move this level of structure here and I say, nope, this is the level of structure I see where price is respecting it, right? So now you're like, whoa, okay, Pedro, why are you saying that? Well, because if we zoom in, what are we looking at, guys? Look at how structure has respected this level of structure multiple times. Price came here, created a slight little fake out, and then what happened? Boom, instantly came back up. Price came here, look what happened. Boom, came back up. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Look, fake out, what happened though? Price didn't continue to go down further, it came back up. So we got rejection, rejection, what? Support, 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 right? Little bit of support, resistance, 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 little fake out resistance. Look, we can keep going, guys, and pass. Look, resistance, support, right? So to me, that's a strong indication. Look in the future. Look, we're going now into the future now, right? Look, this is a major level of structure. Look at in the past. Look, we've got, oh shoot, hold on, we got lots of range here, guys. Look at this range over here, right? So that's a strong indication to me that, hey, when price actually does break below this range, that's going to be a heavy sell. Look how clean we have this move. Look at this clean move. We got clean traffic here. So to me, I want to see that pullback, and then we'll see a nice continuation to the downside, right? And again, don't focus so much on trend lines, guys. I draw these lines because at this point I understand what I'm seeing, but it's not necessarily, like, you don't need these lines, you don't need indicators, you don't need all this fluff, right? I just teach you guys basic market structure, you know what I mean? And that's what's going to help you guys succeed anyways. And so another thing, look at my trend line here to the downside. Again, irrelevant to have the trend line. The trend line is not going to dictate your trading or how you can look where price is going to go, but it is good to have, because then you're able to see, like, okay, we are creating, you know, some people really do need to visually see, okay, we are in a downwards trend. And so drawing the trend line will help you kind of dictate that. But again, trend lines doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be 100% respected all the time. Okay, guys, I'm going to read the comments here, and then we'll continue on. Caleb, okay, thank you. Hey, Haib, welcome. I don't know if I pronounced your name right, but either way, my friend, welcome to the family. Good morning. Smiley face there. Hey, let's go, let's go. Travis, good morning, brother. Let's go. Got lots of family members already just joining in here, guy. Tempa. Hey, how's Naz looking? Naz, yeah, like I said, right now, let's take, excuse me. We're looking for bearish sentiment, like even US 30. Overall, look, that's my bearish sentiment. US 30, Nas 100, same thing. We had said, hey, potentially if we get a push above this level of structure here, we could see that right shoulder here forming triple top potentially, but that's good because we didn't break above it. So that doesn't validate this move here, but what this did is indicate to me, because we're on the 1 hour time frame, that we are in a very, very bearish move to the downside, and we can expect overall push to the downside. So look, this is a major level of structure here. You can see that price has respected this level of structure multiple times. However, price is kind of ranging right now, and I don't want to be trading in a range. So there's no trades right now. You can see there's no volume and no trades. We have news coming out, which is huge. NFP, non-farm payroll. So that's going to probably make price finally make its decision as to if it's going to go back up or if it's going to go to the downside. So guys, that's really hard to trade something like that. There's no move right now. We're just stuck in this range, okay? For Nas. I hope you understand that explanation. Okay, we've got our friend here, chat 69 here. I'm gonna block this guy. I don't know what he's doing here, posting stuff. It's crazy, man. People have the energy to be posting stuff like that. Okay, let's continue on, guys. If you understood that explanation on Nas 100, smash that like button for me. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. We've got Emmanuel. Welcome, my friend. Is GBP bearish? Looks weak. Yes, so GBP's overall sentiment, like I was saying, is to the downside. We are looking for sell setups. We did get that pullback, not the ideal pullback that we'd like a little bit higher, but it's okay. We got a pullback. That's still considered a pullback. And so we're kind of, I was kind of hoping for GJ to come up at least to this level structure here at like 162,800. However, we are kind of trading sideways. It is Friday. We have the news, right? Again, we're not getting volume here, guys. So it looks like it's just probably going to range for a bit. We might get news and then it might melt. We don't know yet, guys, so we'll see. Or it could stay the same. That's kind of what I'm looking at for GJ. Any GBP pair, we're kind of looking at just bearish sentiment. But again, we're getting that kind of stall in the price. Price isn't really doing anything. You can see my trend line here. We're looking to the downside. And again, just to remind you guys, trend line is not going to dictate exactly where price is going. I just draw it just to give you guys an idea. It's like, okay, this is an upwards trend, this is a downwards trend, right? So we're in a downwards trend, if you realize that, and we can expect a nice continuation of downward trend as long as price respects this level of structure. So ignore the trend line. Don't focus so much on the trend line. Focus on market structure, right? So look at this. We've got, excuse me, price failed to create a new higher high. Price broke below, so similar to GJ. It looks very similar anyways. We're looking at GBPUSD, by the way, on the 1 hour. Price just had the strong momentum push to the downside. Look, price melted, broke below previous low, higher low, created a new lower low right here. That's the new lower low. Price came back up, created a new lower high, then came back down here, created a new lower low, and now price is coming back up to this level of structure, and it's creating what? A new lower high. So again, we are kind of at this major level structure, and we're already getting a rejection. So yes, we are looking bearish. I think Emmanuel asked me that question. Yes, Emmanuel, GBP is bearish. Yeah. That's correct. Yes. Thank you, Tepa. Yeah, Dixie down, GBP greater, yeah, than the US dollar. Yes. So we'll see what ends up happening again, right? It's Friday, so it's a mix of everything. Friday, we've got news, US news, you know what I mean? So it's right now, I'm just gonna stay on the sidelines, guys. But again, I'm here to explain to you guys so that you guys can learn. My whole objective is for you guys to learn, and we can kind of go from there. We've got Sunil here. What do you feel about NFP data? What will be the sentiments if the data is negative? US 30 and Tech 100. If the news is negative, I'm looking for price to fall. Yeah. And again, that's potentially, my analysis, right? Like, you have to understand that, we trade based off of what we see, right? And our focus is, as traders, you know what I mean? We want to focus on technical analysis. What are we looking at? What's the chart telling us, right? It's a different language. But once you guys are able to understand this language, trust me, guys, it's so rewarding. And it just becomes like clear water, you know what I mean? And then you focus on your psychology. Obviously, first and foremost, I'd say focus on your psychology before anything. But those are the things, right? You really have to focus on being patient, you know what I mean? Not trying to get in a trade just to get in. I'd rather get in on 3 trades and knowing that those 3 trades are going to go exactly in my favor, and I'm making a good amount of profit, right? I don't want to be losing money just trying to get into 7, 10 different trades in a week and just feel like I'm in a trade just to get in, right? So I'd much rather just stay on the sidelines. I've learned that over time, and you know what I mean? It's a typical newbie mistake to, feel like you have to be in a trade, I guess. But it is what it is. We all went through that. I went through that as well. You know what I mean? Where I was like, I just need to be in a trade. I need to take a trade, right? So it's all good, guys. That's part of the learning, and believe it or not, as more and more you get going, you'll be able to understand things. Hey, we got Auto Bliss here. Morning, Pedro. Excited to be here in your live. Ready to learn much more with you. Hey, really appreciate it. Auto Bliss, appreciate the love. So yeah, Anyways, guys, so thank you so much, guys. We got a couple family members just joining in now, so welcome to the family, guys. For those of you that are just joining in, also, guys, don't forget to hit the little notification bell, guys. You have to hit the little notification bell. That way you know when I'm live. Sometimes I do surprise live streams in the evenings. So far this entire week I was here live in the evenings with you guys, but sometimes I won't, right? So the only way you're gonna know is if you hit the notification bell, but you have to click all notifications. So you subscribe, but hit the notification and hit all notifications. Okay, guys. Also join our Telegram group. We have an amazing community of traders, guys, just like yourselves, that are looking to learn. And you know, people share their ideas. I love it when people share their ideas in there. You know what I mean? Some people, some traders, I don't know why some YouTubers and traders that do this, they don't like when people comment and stuff, because I had some people message me like, hey, am I allowed to share? I'm like, of course. Like, yeah, that's, of course, I have no problem. You know what I mean? I don't know why you wouldn't want people sharing their analysis or their kind of outlook. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of a community, is for you guys to feel like, you know, okay, I have a question, guys, what happens with this? And then you ask it and someone in the group is going to answer it, right? I won't necessarily be able to answer it right away, or maybe be able to answer it at that moment, whatever the case is. But I try to be there for you guys too, even in the, and I'm talking about the free group chat, by the way. If you are like, you know, looking to kind of like learn a little bit more, like, you know, step-by-step guidance and stuff like that, I do have my VIP inner circle, guys. The link is in the video description below, you know, but that is mainly for people that really want to take that extra action, you know what I mean, and stuff. You can, that's there for you. Again, I don't really talk about it that much, but that's there. So, and then we have our live streams every day, guys. That's what we're here for. You know, I'm here live every single day, putting my time and energy to help you guys succeed. And, you know, if you have any questions, guys, in the live stream, ask away. Take advantage of that. You know what I mean? That's what you want. You want to be able to learn. You want to be able to understand what we're looking at and why we're looking at the markets that way, right? So, NAS 100 is just ranging, guys. I don't really see any trades happening right now. Other than it's looking pretty bearish, and what I see here, maybe something like here, it's kind of looking like a triangle wedge kind of pattern formation like this, and then we can expect some sort of a breakout, probably most likely to the downside. But again, it's not a trade I really want to be in or anything like that. I'm just showing you kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah, let's take a look at AUDUSD. What's going on with AUDUSD? So AUDUSD, we were ranging for quite some time, and so I'm expecting price to pull back. We are kind of holding this level of support here at this point. Price for AUDUSD has been ranging for a while, actually. And so what do we look for when we're in a range, guys? What do we look for when we're in a range? You guys know this stuff because I teach you. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 sec. Let me know in the chat box below. What do we look for, guys, when the market is stuck in a range? Let me know in the chat box below, guys. Give me 1 sec. Yeah. All right, guys, so I'm back. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. We're in a range. Let's see if we got any comments there. Breakout, yes, we're learning. That's what I like. I like that. We're getting there, guys. That's the whole objective, is for you guys to learn, and I want you guys to understand it. That way you guys are going to be able to see results, guys. So let's go. Emmanuel, breakout. Let's get it. Everyone here, that's good. You're learning. That's what I like to see, guys. Perfect. So if we get a breakout above this, so now we narrow it down. So now we kind of go on the 30-minute and we kind of look at price closely and we say, okay, well, if price breaks above these highs here, we're looking for a nice clean buy setup. Counter trend trade, essentially, because we have broken major levels, but we'd be looking for buy setups above this range. And we're talking about what kind of how much pips do we have here? We have about 17 pip move. So again, it's not that much. It is a counter trend trade essentially, because we're getting a pullback essentially. But again, on a higher, like let's say for example, like a GBPUSD pair or a GJ or like even gold or something like that, when we see a move like this and it pulls back, we're talking about like, you know what I mean, like a good 40 pips, you know what I mean, 30, 40, 50 pips, right? So that's a big move on that pullback alone. So those are things that we just have to keep an eye out, guys, and how we can look at the markets. And then anything below this level of structure, right, we're looking for sells, right? And so once we get price either pull back, if price pulls back here, I'm still looking for sells. I'm just going to sell at the highs here, right? And that's kind of what my overall bias is. However, if price is so bearish and, you know, it just consolidates here, because sometimes price will just consolidate sideways and then it breaks, that's fine. We see a nice break over here on these lows over here. And the reason why I would see this level here of structure is because this to me is just a fake out. So this candle move here was a fake out. This is a fake out. So that's irrelevant. I don't see that as a bottom level of structure. And so what I would want to see, give me one sec here, is something like this, right? Boom, boom, boom. Shoot, hold on. Bam, like that, right? Something like that. That's what I want to see for AUD right? And then once we get the USD news, that will determine, okay, boom, we got that bearish move, and then it starts pulling back, and then we can start looking for sells, right? If we get rejection of this level though too, right? So this is confirmation. We have to wait for confirmation, right? Because and then in the bigger picture, if we go to the 4 hour, then this looks so much more clear, and you're like, oh, I remember now why Pedro said if price breaks below and continues to break of this kind of wedge, ascending wedge pattern, we could kind of see price come back to the lows or the entry of this wedge. And that's why Pedro was targeting these lows over here at 0.63, right? So that's kind of my overall, just kind of like outlook essentially on USD, AUD, okay, guys? Hey, good morning, Kunis. Let's get it. Got my sister-in-law here joining us. Let's get it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna call it a morning. We don't really have much volume. We have news coming out soon. I will keep you guys in the loop either way. I appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Guys, make sure you guys smash that like button for me if you enjoyed this live stream. Also, follow me on all my socials on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You can find me at Pedro FX Official. It's all the same. So make sure you guys follow me through there as well, guys. Also join our Telegram group. The link is in the video description. Okay. And we've got one question here from Tom. Okay, Tom, can you please clarify a fake out for me? Yeah, absolutely. So a fake out essentially is where price. So for example, these are fake outs here. So let me just clear the charts here. These right here are potential fake outs. This is a fake out right here, right? That fake out means basically price comes up and we think that price is now breaking this level of structure, because it is, but then fails to push higher or fails to hold this level of support when it comes back down and continue to go higher, right? So let's say if we get a breakout of this level of structure, and most likely, right, that's a confirmation like, okay, we're looking at potential buys, let's just wait on the retest. Typically we wait for price to come back down to this level of structure and now use it as a level of support. But if price fails to hold that level of support and comes back down into the range, then it creates this kind of wick formation where price comes down and then it comes back up almost right away. So it fails to hold this level of support in this case for a continuation to the downside, and in this case it fails to hold this level of support for a continuation to the upside. So that is a fake out. This is a fake out as well. Sometimes price will come up, range, and then boom, melt back in, right? Again, fake out. There's so many examples of fake outs, guys, like this. Look at this right here. That's a fake out right there. Boom, price broke above and then it came back down. Sometimes that's news too, right? So, but again, that's still a fake out. Look at here, right? So let's say if this is a level of structure here, right? We're on the 1 hour, right? That's a level of structure. Look, price has respected this area multiple times. We've got, look, resistance, right? We've got a little bit of support. We've got a little bit of support here. Resistance, 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 and then look, boom, it faked out a little bit, and then boom, it melted because it came a little bit above, right? So that's a slight little fake out. Okay, that's a fake out. Sometimes they're larger, sometimes they're smaller. It really just depends. Guys, if you guys don't mind, do you mind reporting this person that keeps commenting? Just report it for me, because I've been reporting it and it keeps coming up, so I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to try and see if I can do comments for only subscribers. I'm going to see how I can do that. I still have to figure that out here. Manage participants. Anyways, we'll figure that out anyways, guys, later on. Leo, welcome, Leo. Can we sell now? No, not yet. No, you want to stay out. You want to manage your risk. Today's Friday. You don't want to be trading right now. I don't know if you're talking about AUD/USD, but either way, AUD/USD is not really looking for sells just yet. Again, like I mentioned, we want to break out of this range. We're stuck in a range here on AUD/USD, okay? Same thing with gold. Gold, I was expecting gold to come up. It seems like gold was, you know, it's kind of retesting this ranging area. So we could see gold either come back in and it could create a fake out. And then we're just stuck in a range again for gold, okay? And then if we see gold come back down, then we want to see a break below this level structure for sell setups, okay? Otherwise, I'm not really seeing anything, guys, to be honest. I just see price ranging. NAS, US30, again, we are kind of at a major level. We just want to see if it breaks below, dependent on the news. If the news is, you know, positive, then we might see a push to the upside. You never know. That could be a possibility as well, guys. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Tom, thanks. I'll report. Yeah, not welcome here. Yeah, absolutely. What's the direction? On gold. Again, gold is just ranging right now. I'm not really seeing gold doing anything right now. We're kind of at a ranging area here. Overall direction, I'm looking for potential sells for gold because we're at a major level of structure here on the 4 hour. We've got a double top formation here on the 4 hour. I need to see gold break this neckline, and then we can see a nice clean push to the downside. Also, we would see probably gold breaking below this level structure as well here, so we might see a nice strong momentum move, and that structure here would be probably where price would stop, pull back, and then continue to go down further, right? So that could be a possibility, but again, that's just my overall outlook for gold. But I need to see gold has broken below this level of range, right? Look, exactly how I mentioned, we were ranging, we got that strong momentum push, we're getting that pullback, but I need to see gold respect this pullback, because if it doesn't, then it comes back in and then we're just ranging, okay? I need to see it reject this level of structure and break below this level here, which I have sell setups here, okay? Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking at, guys, overall. I'll keep you guys in the loop either way. Thank you guys for joining in today. I know it's a little bit shorter of a live stream. It is Friday. We have news coming up, so thank you so much, guys. I will catch you until next time. Make sure you guys follow me on all my socials on Instagram, PedroFX Official. Also join our free Telegram group below the video. It's in the video description below, the link to our free Telegram group, guys. Look forward to seeing you guys there. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll catch you until next time. Bye for now.